Welcome, everybody, to Real Deal Media's original series, The Lounge. I'm your lounge master, Dean Ryan. Well, they're saying after Donald Trump's appearance as far back as early June, when he was with the leaders of Turkey, NATO, you name it, all out there, we noticed something was different. But after Donald Trump's appearance over there at The Hague in the Netherlands just a month ago, the president was accused of using body doubles to represent him alongside fellow NATO leaders, which, by the way, I call that body double shaming. They shouldn't be shaming the body doubles. Leave them out of it. They're innocent. They have nothing to do with this. Well, a lot of people said that it's not Trump, suggested a critic. It shook hands with a prominent world leaders. That's definitely not him. What am I talking about, you might ask? Well, look at this here. Well, here you have the security expert addresses Trump's body doubles theory after people spot unusual detail during NATO's appearance. Well, so there's Erdogan on the left, there's the woman from ABBA on the right, and there's the Fonz in the middle. Look how tiny he is.
Well, Trump was 6'3", and he most certainly doesn't look that tall here. He's standing next to Erdogan. They're about the same height. I'm going to guess Erdogan might be 5'11", probably not more. But if Erdogan turned out to be 6'3", and that might not be such a disturbing comparison.
Because now it goes even further. Look at that. That looks like El Ranchito Donald Trump. It's the very Spaniard-looking Donald Trump with the brown eyes and the loco moco skin, coming down a mountain with a burro trying to give us coffee. Yeah, that doesn't look like the Trump. Remember, that's the short Trump. And might add that this is the same Trump that we saw at his daughter's wedding, Tiffany. In fact, well, he went to Scotland to look at his heritage and probably get more golf courses. Well, look at this, to Jim's point here. Well, here we have an actual measurement. So 6'5" and all that. So if you open your eyes there, do the math. Don Jr. is 6'1". Eric is 6'5". Trump is listed as 6'3", a very frumpy one. In the picture, President Donald Trump is standing next to Eric, and there is no way that there is only 2 inches of difference between the two of them, let alone Donald Jr. standing off to the left is supposed to be shorter than President Trump. But in the picture, he is 2 to 3 inches taller. Now, our next one here, you're going to see something that is now, well, here you see a royal blue Trump who's now short again. He's like a mood ring. But in this case, and suggested Trump looked unrecognizable because he stood next to leaders who were much taller than he is. I call this one the Tony Bennett Trump. The suit is, it's a very tacky blue suit, but so yeah, that's a very different Trump. Now we have what you see here. Here you have Marco Rubio, who is having a moment to himself. And then you also have another unusual looking, much younger, much tanner Donald Trump. Trump's administration, they're saying, is using a fake stand-in for president. Many people have chirped. Yeah, so here's a much youthful looking Donald Trump. The older
yeah, I agree.
Trump is gone. Now you have a like a late 40s, early 50s Donald Trump. Here's the Lee Majors looking Donald Trump. And to add, here's a video that goes with it.
But Europe has a big immigration problem. They also liked when I said that they have one of the worst mayors anywhere in the world in London. He's a horrible mayor, nasty guy, stupid guy in my opinion, but he's a nasty man. And I want nothing to do with him. But I didn't think it was a big statement. And so many people said, thank you for saying that. He's a bad guy. Khan is his name, I guess. He's done a lousy job, I can tell you that. Terrible.
Look at the teeth.
No, but people liked it so much when I said that.
If you looked in that video, the teeth were vastly different. I couldn't pause it. I didn't have the opportunity to, but here's another look at it. Yeah, vastly different teeth now than the guy we saw. And this guy is vastly different. Well, get this one here. I saw this. This was the night he announced that he bombed Iran. If you recall, he did the State of the Union, or a speech to the nation. Well, here's what we noticed. Look at this. CGI Trump. Now, you have to remember, Forsetti, our EU correspondent, told us over a year ago, everybody, that the next thing to look for is CGI in all of your leaders. And voila, here we go. Same night, same hour, same channel. Different teeth. Drastically different teeth. Drastically different teeth.
Kind of hidden by the microphone there, but
oh, Jim,
you could well be right. Yeah.
Yeah, the one on the right are like veneers. Let's just say the one on the right, that guy can bob for apples, I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay, the left, not so good, yeah.
Yeah, the left is very Austin Powers. Okay, so that's that one. Well, look at what we have here. What did J.D. Vance see? Why did he have such a stink face? What did he know, Jim? What did he know?
I don't know, but I think Trump is taller than Vance. How tall is J.D. Vance? Let me check that out.
And what I also noticed was just He was just very going with the flow, going with the motions. And look at the eyes too, if you can. Look at Donald Trump's eyes. What color are those? Because he has blue eyes. Are those blue? Jim, it's so bad. I even have to question Ivanka, the daughter, who I have questioned whether the validity of these children really came from that rat feces called Jared Kushner. Well, we beg the question here: real kids, Real Deal Media, Real Deal Report asks, real kids. He's a man of 1,000 different faces, I guess, and rat tails to go with it.
Is Ivanka old enough to have kids this age? I was unaware she had any kids.
Jim, they don't even look like her. Okay, and Jared Kushner he's a pansy. He's a pansy, and he's all about taking control of the gossip.
The Obamas have borrowed kids. I mean, those are not theirs because two men cannot have children.
Right. Okay. So there you have it. And yeah, the yarmulkes were CGI'd. And here's a final picture here of now. Here's Grandpa Trump. Which Trump is this? Look at this one. Here's the Lee Majors Trump, or is that it just looks so different. It's so different. Okay. That it's very awkward too. I'm as awkward looking at it. Okay. So there's that one.